Family Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And I like his honesty, because when we sat down with him, I mean, he was the first one to say, that was on me last week, a really poor performance. Way too many interceptions, didn't find the end zone throwing the ball, put his defense and his special teams in some real jeopardy, but somehow they won the game.
They won.
Yeah, what I loved about is when he told us about the defense kind of corralling him in the locker room and said, all right, my man, we're not going to do that again this week, are we?
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski.
Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Watson on first down.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. First carry for Nick Chubb. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
The Browns at 7-3 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Now it's Watson.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 14 carries, 60 yards.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
Throwing on 2nd down, Watson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. That's his first catch of the game and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson.
That's complete to Bell over the middle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Watson on 3rd down. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to pick up those 1st downs. Now here we are, 1st and goal. They've got to like what they're doing on this drive.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 60.
And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They worked in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they ended with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set.
Lance now to throw.
And that is incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
Watson.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they're going to get this up to midfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Second down, here's Chubb again. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Back to throw, Watson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll start with the option. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Lance, man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and 11 now. Now Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete over the middle to Hardy. And he is going to have a Niners first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a conservative decision there, but it does put them on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland. The Browns on top as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final. Continue on the check of the next man stat in that first half of the Niners. I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Browns, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. But whatever they've done, it's worked. They're able to lead 2 quarters of play.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here are the Browns to take over. They're on top here as they come up on a 1st and 10, trying to make amends for that lost week at the hands of Seattle. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb, and he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Eluding the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 36. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
From midfield, here's Lance.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Watson. Bryant has it. And he'll be brought down at the 27. From the 27, Watson to the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
58 yards on the ground for him so far.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schwartz. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Hunter Bryant, his first touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are back within a score.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays, give us a break, back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson.
And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Faking the give. Now Watson. Bryant with a catch right side.
2nd and 7.
Watson now to throw.
Throw right side taken in by the tight end Bryant.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
73 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
And we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On first down, it's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Caught here by Bell. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, Watson. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Defense.
So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
Chubb again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Here we go on 4th. Watson, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
And Lance going to throw. That pass is caught by Hardy.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. To throw on 2nd and 6. Lance escaping the pressure right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Lance now on first down.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10.
Lance.
Over the middle, complete. It's Hardy. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
He goes once again right back to Hardy.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Desperation time here. Lance. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. On the move past the 40.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Lance back to throw.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Now Lance.
Complete over the middle to Hardy. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. It's hauled in by Hardy. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Lance looking to throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here's Lance.
Now he'll escape to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now the 49ers electing to lead the offense out there and go for two.
Lance going to try to throw for this.
And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5.
This one